Mentorship Matters. I am Costeena Weathersby, and today we are going to be talking with one of our mentors. But before we do, I want to remind you that Trusted Mentors is an Indianapolis nonprofit. We recruit, we train, and we connect adults as mentors to other adults who are at risk. So it could be someone who has been formerly incarcerated and they are re-entering society. Someone 18 years old, they're aging out of foster care and they now have to be an adult, or someone who is at risk of homelessness. At the end of the day, our mentors walk alongside of those individuals, helping them to stabilize their lives and to succeed. So today, without further ado, we're going to talk with Clarence Walton, one of our mentors. Welcome, Clarence.
How you doing today?
All right, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay.
Now, you have an interesting story yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Your mentee, Isaiah, is not with us, and we're going to talk about the reason why a little bit later. But before we do, I want to talk about you.
Okay.
Fortunately, at Trusted Mentors, we're often trying to find mentors that have lived experience. Mm-hmm. And you do.
Right.
So tell us a little bit of your background and story about,
Well,
your life.
I guess the parallels to Isaiah is the reentry part.
Yes.
Coming out of prison.
Yes.
Went to a halfway house first, and luckily I had a family to take me in. My family took me in. I came home, but getting acclimated back into society is difficult.
Yes.
Whether it's been 1 year or 50 years,
Right.
it's difficult because the world changes so fast, so quickly, and just understanding that you're not incarcerated anymore.
Yeah.
And so some of the things you do when you're incarcerated, you don't do in the real world.
Yes.
Like I can't go to a Target and just try my clothes right in front of everybody. When you're in prison, they make you strip down in front of everybody. So it's normal. So your mind has to you have to reset your mind and think differently. Like, wait a minute, something's not right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or just the way we eat. We eat fast.
Yes.
I'm saying we want to get our food in before we get into a fight, or something might happen,
Right.
or it's timed. Everything is timed, So it's just a lot, and you have to have a strong mental. You have to, like I told my pastor, you have to prepare yourself to struggle so that you don't re-enter.
Yes.
That's the major thing right there.
Yes.
A lot of guys come home and they re-enter because they don't want to struggle.
Wow.
Everything easy because you see your friends, your family out here doing it, getting money, got a job, successful, and you come home, you starting all over. I mean, just think about it. Just think about if you got snatched from your job right now
Yes.
for a year or two, and you come back, you have no job, no car, no nothing. What are you gonna do?
Right. Right.
You know?
So let's talk about that struggle. Mm-hmm. When you're coming back and you're trying to get a job, what is that like for many who are re-entering society?
Well, it's a fear because now you got a felony. Mm-hmm. And some places don't tell you they do not accept felons until the interview.
Wow.
And that's what I faced. I went to, it was called DFAS back then, back in 2007.
Yeah.
And they was doing the satellites for the Dish network or whatever. And my background is in engineering,
Right.
actually. So I go, paperwork, application, start doing the interview. It was a group interview. And then he blurted out, you got an felon, you cannot have this job. I'm like, what? Why you didn't say that earlier? Why you said it on the application?
Yes.
Even though my felony is a federal felony, he wouldn't have seen it anyways, I still copped out.
Yeah.
The good thing is, it was right in the same parking lot as LA Fitness. And so I went right across the street to LA Fitness to join, not to get a job, and they offered me a job on the spot.
They saw you. Yeah.
So you're just like, okay, one door closed, the door open up. And that's how your mind has to be. You can't just get all the way down and that's it, it's over with because one door closes. You got to keep on going, keep on striving. You just got to be positive.
Right.
Come on from prison, you got to be positive because you're going to be in a negative light regardless. So if you're not positive, man, you're going to go back or you're going to go to a slump of depression, start using drugs, whatever you used to do to feel better, it's going to happen again.
Right. And I was going to ask you, what does that feel like? Because I have heard many people talk about how it just kind of makes you feel like, man, I can't get a job. I can't do it. And you just feel discouraged. And sometimes, like you said, they'll end up going back.
Mm-hmm. So you just you have to, like I said, prepare yourself to struggle. So what I mean by prepare yourself to struggle, before I came home, I wrote a business plan for a nonprofit
Right.
to help ex-felons. And then I made up in my mind that I was like, Tito, they called me Tito, that's my nickname. I said, Tito, you are not going to do anything illegal for at least 5 years. Give yourself a chance to get a job, work from the bottom to the top, prove yourself, and succeed. Now, after 5 years, you can't make it work, then, hey, do what you can.
Right.
But give yourself at least 5 years. I mean, 5 solid years. Not riding the fence.
Right.
Not, you know what I'm saying? Not straddling. A little stuff here, there, nothing, period. Don't do anything for 5 straight years. See what happened.
And you did it.
In a year and a half.
That's
Not
right.
a year and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Things start coming because now your mind is thinking positive. So when you think positive, when you speak positive, what happens? Positive things
Positivity
happen. You start
happens,
manifesting,
Yes,
basically.
yes,
Manifesting.
yes.
So therefore, things happen, but you got to have in your mindset. And it's hard.
It's
hard, especially, guys go in prison, drugs and everything, selling drugs, making all this money. They come home 2, 3, 5, 10 years, don't have no money. Money spent. Girlfriend left their money. They ain't got no more money. But their homeboys still getting money.
Right.
Still on their face, And that was the reason why I went back the first time.
Yes.
Trying to start it for my homeboys, trying to be with them, trying to do
Yes.
this.
Trying to keep up.
Right. Say, I can do this. I'm still the man, yada, yada, yada. When I'm not. So what happened was, I was out for a year, went right back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But never again.
Good. And this is what's so great about you, Clarence. You're the ideal mentor for someone who is formerly incarcerated. And we're so grateful to have you. You have a mentee, Isaiah. How did you learn about Trusted Mentors to do this?
So I was at the, not Martin University. Dr. Eugene White is the head man there in the university. I think it is Martin
University.
Martin
Yeah.
University?
Yes, we had an event.
I was there, right. You had an event there.
Second chance.
Second
Yes.
chances.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
right. And I went and I was going down to the tables. I had my booth there too for my business. And I stopped them and started talking to them, and they said, "You volunteer, yada yada, all this stuff." I'm like, "Okay, I'll volunteer." I'm like, "You will?" I was like, "Yeah." I started work, and then he called me.
Great.
It was just like that.
Great,
You know what I'm saying?
great,
And then we did an interview, got to talking and everything. And I told him I also, have my own gym, have my own business. And then I told him I do contract work for DCS also. And he said, "Well, this is free. This is not paid." I said, "That's cool. I'm a volunteer."
Yes.
I want to volunteer. But I've been wanting to get into the mentorship thing since I've been home.
Wonderful.
You know what I'm saying? And now things are finally coming into play.
Yes.
It took some time, but it's got to give the right people
Yes.
and never correct. Let them see you. They got to see you do something first before people reach out to you to be a mentor.
Yes.
They got to see you actually doing something. Like, what are you doing in the community? Why are you a mentor?
Yes.
Who are you? You just a personal trainer.
Yes.
No, I do other things too.
Great. You're the perfect example. And so you have Isaiah. Tell us about Isaiah. When you met him, first of all, you're meeting someone who you don't know, but you kind of know their walk because Isaiah also has been formerly incarcerated. Is that right? So that's a plus. Tell me about how that was when you first met him and you all started working together.
So when I first met Isaiah, I had to pick between 3 different people.
Yeah.
And it's an older man, 65 years old. It's him, 20-some years old. And he had lost like 100 pounds or something like that. And I was like, okay, who this kid? So he was still like 400 pounds. And I was like, okay, let me meet him. So we go to the library. He's sitting there quiet. And Jay was with me. And he didn't know who Isaiah was either. So we was guests. I said, that must be him right there.
Yeah.
Walk up to him. He was real quiet, reserved. He was, is it an introvert?
Yeah.
Like
You
an
can
introvert.
say
And
it.
he had his head down, wasn't eye contact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to pull everything out of him.
Yes.
I'm constantly pull. And then I don't want to ask a lot of questions. He'd be like I'm interrogating them.
Yes, exactly.
So it was difficult. But from the jump, I thought this would be cool.
Yes.
Because young kid, big, you know what I'm saying? We had one thing in common. We worked out.
Great.
That one thing opened the door for everything else to talk about.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's good. I'm glad you mentioned that because in the beginning, sometimes it is hard in the beginning because they don't trust you. They don't know who you are. They don't want you to judge them. But I would imagine once he found out that you guys had a commonality, that you all had similar background, and then he found out about you're wanting to work out, and it was his interest. That probably drew you guys more together. Was that right?
Got to talk more, yeah.
All right. Now, what were some of his goals? Tell me about his goals.
His main thing was to get a job and get housing.
All right.
That's his main thing. He didn't care. So he has psoriasis of the skin, really bad. That was like, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just
Eczema or something.
eczema or it's a bad rash.
Skin,
Yeah. So I went ahead and asked him one day. He said, "No, I got psoriasis all over my body." And I'm thinking, okay, just here it's visible. He said, "No, all over my body, period." They showed me his feet. I like, wow, you know. And so he's like, "I don't care though, I'm fine." His confidence. So when he finally opened up, his confidence is like boom, larger than life.
Good.
He tells he sells things on eBay and that's how he's making money at first. And he wanted to get a job, so I was like, "Okay, where you want to go? Where you getting a job at? What you want to do?"
Yeah.
So I sent him to like 2 places I knew, or the owners that own these places.
Great.
Interview him, help him out a little bit. You know, that didn't work for some reason. I don't know why, but he got a job at FedEx.
Great.
And now something happened where he had to he needed to move.
Yes.
So the other company I work for, Resilient Minds, has this immediate housing program. So now he has a roommate at a house. So now our next step is to come to his own place.
Wonderful.
We talked about that last week. So
Okay.
that's our third step.
Great.
So he's got a job, he's got employment, he's got the house,
Yes.
he's going to learn how to drive and get a car. But everything is contingent upon money.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And right now, only working part-time, he can't do all these things. So we have to pace everything slowly.
Slowly.
You know, just calm down. It's going to come, just pace, just wait. Because he's excited now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's away from his mother,
Yeah.
on his own, and he's living.
Yes.
You know, he's doing pretty good.
That is, and that's so good to hear. And it's good that you kind of had the goals working from, okay, now, getting yourself a job, then getting a place to stay, and then just kind of moving up and up and up. And that's why he's not here today.
Yeah, right. He's
is
at
that
work.
he's at work. He is working, and we're so excited about that because Trusted Mentors is all about helping people stay housed out of prison. And through that, of course, getting gainful employment and all of that. So I'm so glad to hear that.
Right.
All right. So, if someone's watching right now, it's difficult, Clarence, to get men like you to do this, to mentor, to walk alongside of these individuals and help them stabilize their life. What would you say to someone who's watching as to why they should do this? What do you get out of it, first of all? And why should they do this?
Well, I don't, but, I learn from my clients.
Yeah.
Different things, But for me, I grew up in a giving household. My stepfather was a big giver. I mean, to the point where I would come home and I would have people in my bed. I'm like, who's this? What's going on? What's going on? But somebody at work needed help, had to stay over, whatever. I was getting evicted, whatever. He would help them out.
Yeah.
And his thing was always, if you got, you give. Help when you can't. If you don't got, if you can get it, still give it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, give me the shirt for my back, and I'll get another one later on some other kind of way. And that's all it is. And I've always helped people out. Always wanted to, whether it's just mentally or financially or whatever I could, I'm there for you. So by doing this, like I said, I get paid to do it for one company, but I volunteer for this company.
Yeah.
So I must really like doing it if I'm volunteering. But it's just to help someone out. Help them, talk to them, put them in the right direction. Because I believe if I had more direction, I would do what I did.
Wow.
Even though I had a good household and everything, I was still money driven, and still had my own mindset, stubborn. You can tell me nothing. I knew everything. If I had a little more direction, when I left the house and got my own place, things might have been different.
See.
We all need mentors, no matter how old we are.
Yes.
And most kids or young men, young ladies stop getting mentored from their parents once they leave the house. But we still need it no matter what.
Thank you so much. That is so true.
And that's why I'm battling my own kids right now. We are still here for our own kids, but they don't want it. I can do my own. I'm grown. I know my own decisions. Yeah, but you can. But listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes. They
don't want to hear it when they should be listening. Because we've been through it. See, with Isaiah, hey, man, what you need to do? What you want to do? Okay, today you need to go to Walmart. Okay, what you want to buy? Have the money this week. Let's save up. Get into 2 more week checks. Or let's go to Goodwill. So they have the refrigerator looking for.
Right.
You might find it at Goodwill instead of going to Walmart. The exact same refrigerator that was $100 at Walmart is $70 at the Goodwill.
Yes.
Still brand new.
And
Stuff like that.
Yeah. And he
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
likes to get that, information from you
Yeah.
because he knows you're a little bit older than him.
Yeah.
And so he probably looks up to you and you're teaching him values and how to make the right decisions. And that's what mentoring is all about.
And he's very wise, too.
Yes.
He's very smart, very intelligent, very electronic savvy. Because I don't know how to sell or buy stuff off of eBay. I can buy stuff off of eBay easily.
Right.
But how to put on and sell it and stuff and how to auction it off.
Right.
Yeah.
He does it on his own.
He told me, what do you need to sell? Just bring it to me. I'll sell it for you. I'm like,
Great.
okay.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Clarence. I think you have definitely shown us and shown the audience why mentorship does matter. So if you would like to be a mentor, please reach out to us at Trusted Mentors. You can go online. We are at www.trustedmentors.org, or you can give us a phone call. Thank you again for watching Mentorship Matters, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.